Evga 2080 Ti black. Got a box to add to my collection and another GPU. Guy even gave me a receipt with this. This is awesome. Got a box, got a receipt. Facebook Marketplace. Technically below MSRP again, so I'll take it. So let's get this guy on the ground. Nice safe place for it so it doesn't become a projectile on the way home. Alright, let's get home. Get this guy hashing. Alright, made it home safe. Also got some fans in the mail today, so that'll be nice. Get that out of here. We don't care about that right now. Got this guy. Let's open it up. Cool. Fans are great. Nice and clean. Doesn't even have any thermal pad leak on it. I like it. Guy gave me like warranty info and stuff and a receipt. I never get receipts. Nice to get the box. I haven't gotten a box for a GPU in a while. Yeah, I guess there is a little bit of thermal pad leak, but nothing major. Dexter's excited. You excited, boy? So now I gotta figure out where to put it. That rig's already full. I can only get 5 working on this guy because I'm using an M.2 as my boot drive. Can't put it there. That's already full. It's got a slot at the bottom that doesn't work when you're using an M.2, of course. This rig's full. That rig's full. Oh no. These rigs are full. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can take that A4000, put it on the motherboard in here maybe. I don't know. I gotta find a home for it. Thinking on the way in. But yeah, this guy's already at like 1100 watts. This guy's at 1100 watts. I think this one's only at like 900 watts right now, so maybe I can put the A4000 on the motherboard and give it a home. Close that back up. Alright, I'll be back. See what I can do. So the A4000 fits in there. Kind of had to skip a few PCIEs, make some room for it. I don't like how the backs of these have the little solder points, so I'm taking the little padding on the bottom that falls off of some of them. So I got some scraps, gonna cut them the same size, chop them down. I already got some in there, little padding pieces so they don't touch. Makes them fit in there nice and tight too. So I'm gonna finish that up, get a power on this guy, and this will be a nice home for it. Throughout the winter, it's super cool in here, so this card will love it. Man, that's dusty. Yeah! Alright, I'll finish this up. Cut a few little pieces, get those back in. Can't stress this enough, guys. Make sure you are completely unplugged. When I first started mining, I had a computer turned off, but I didn't have the power switch off. I still had it plugged into the wall, but it was off. And when I plugged in a riser, like it turned itself on as I was plugging in the riser. And I was like, that's weird. And the motherboard never worked again. So apparently I shorted something out. So even though the computer was off, I still had it plugged into the wall, still had the power going, and it just shorted something out enough to where it started the computer. That was just a warning sign that I shorted it. But yeah, it would never boot up again. It would start to boot, fans would spin and everything, and it would just give me some lights where it would just freeze at the initializing GPU part. It wasn't a mining motherboard that I did it on, it was on a regular traditional ATX motherboard, but still, make sure you are unplugged from the wall. No chance of this thing shorting out and ruining your motherboard. Alright, loaded back into Windows, and all the previous cards have loaded. I had an issue with a 2060 Super there. One of the server power supply cables came unplugged, so apparently it wasn't clicked in all the way. Shame on me. So, all the regular cards are loaded, but I have to update to the most recent version of the drivers for that A4000. It's currently on 45751, so that's older than the A4000, so it just doesn't know what to do with it. So, I'm going to load up NV Clean Install. Just going to do the latest and go for it. So leave that. We'll let that go. Let's check in with the new 2080 Ti. Alright, we're hashing. 42 minutes so far. Took me some time messing around with the Miner 2 over there, but they are all loaded in. But unfortunately, Micron memory, boo! Micron memory, boo! Boo you! But that comes with slightly more hash, 62.5 versus 61.5, 30 more watts, so that's no fun. But it's working. It's a 2080 Ti. Temps are okay on it. I'll probably do the paste and pads in the morning. while I'm having my coffee. Definitely nice and relaxing to wake up, cup of coffee, and some thermal pads. So I'm going to call that guy a great success on the Facebook Marketplace find, except for that Micron memory. Man, it's disappointing. But, oh well. Let's check in on Miner 2, see if it's ready to go. Alright, everybody's back up and hashing. So I got the new 2080 Ti in my computer. 62 at 160 watts, so it's worse than my 3090 for efficiency, but whatever. I got my hands on it. That's cool. The Miner 2 is kind of a pain reinstalling drivers since it needed the newest version, but it is officially up and running. 64.98. Ended up backing off the memory just a little bit. It was a little unstable when it was on my computer here, but maybe I'll try upping it now that it's in a different rig. But it is running pretty hot. Yes, 52 and 66 looks good, but the rest of those cards are in the 30s. And then, you know, 44, 46 for memory, 55 for memory. So that won't be a permanent solution, but at least everybody's up and running. Power's starting to get a little high on some of these rigs. 1092. 437 watts for my dual 2080 Ti rig, the wife's gaming computer. My 10 series rig sitting at 700 watts, but then these other ones, 1050 for this Miner 2, Miner 3 is sitting at 1007, 1100 for Miner 4, which is a bunch of 3060 Ti's and a 3070, and then a single 2070, and then the last one getting at 1033. So I like to stay around 1000 watts, running these for a little extra, won't be too bad for a little while. I'm only mining Ethereum, so wattage will stay down low, but if I want to test out some other algorithms, I would start getting up to the 1300 mark, which is too much for me. So I think I need to build a Miner 6, get some of these cards moved around, maybe knock these 8-card rigs down to 7 cards, give them a little more room to breathe. But it's kind of nice being able to squeeze that A4000 into Miner 2 there and put it in the motherboard slot. So that's working. So thanks for hanging out today, guys. I hope you guys are finding some sick deals out there. Let me know your last great deal that you found. Hit me up in the comments with that. Getting anything at 15 bucks a mega hash, or find something for 10 bucks a mega hash. But it seems like a lot of stuff sitting around 20, so if you can get something for 18, I guess that's okay. You know, it's where we're at right now, especially if you're using previous mining profits and not putting it on credit or something like that. Hit me up in the comments, though. Let me know your best deal you found lately. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I always got some kind of nerdy stuff going on over here that's related to mining. And I will see you guys on the next one. Later.